I'm just gonna go ahead and announce my retirement from stand-up.
They came to me. I was supposed to be the fourth king. I got the offer.
Then what happened?
But I turned it down.
I'm kind of done. This is,
You're not really retired.
I've already discussed it with my kids.
There are allegations that certain Hollywood influencers have been pushed out of the industry, and now it appears that Katt Williams is facing a similar fate. He has asserted that, like other artists who met unfortunate ends after exposing the darker side of Hollywood, his life is also in jeopardy, and due to that reason, he is even ready to quit his stand-up career. Williams has gone on record stating that he believes he has a limited time left, estimating it to be no more than 2 years. Within the comedic realm, conflicts and controversies frequently take the spotlight, and a particularly noteworthy feud that captured widespread attention involved Katt Williams and Wanda Smith. Known for his provocative statements, Katt Williams recently directed criticism at Wanda Smith during a guest appearance on Shannon Sharpe's podcast, Club Shay Shay. This incident has stirred significant interest within online communities, prompting many to delve into the intricacies of the ongoing dispute. Let's examine the origins of this comedic clash and the motivations behind Wanda Smith's apparent attempt to tarnish Katt's reputation. Wanda Smith rose to prominence as a radio host and comedian on Atlanta's V103 radio station, leaving an indelible mark as the co-host of the esteemed Frank and Wanda in the Morning Show. Her noteworthy career extends beyond radio, with early contributions as a writer for the acclaimed series Def Comedy Jam. Smith's versatility is evident as she ventures into acting, gracing films such as Madea Goes to Jail and Medea's Witness Protection. Beyond her entertainment career, Wanda Smith is recognized for her advocacy for women's empowerment. She founded the empowering initiative Girls Stand Together, dedicated to uplifting and supporting women from diverse backgrounds. Smith's unwavering commitment to empowering women underscores her dedication to making a positive impact that extends beyond her roles as a radio host and comedian.
Man, you're a strong black woman. Is it okay for me to answer?
Come on.
You keep interrupting the answer. Everyone can hear it.
During her career, Wanda Smith formed a strong partnership with radio personality Frank Ski, establishing a dynamic duo that delivered laughter and entertainment to their audience on the airwaves. Despite her significant accomplishments and contributions to the industry, Wanda Smith's abrupt departure from V103, coupled with a lack of subsequent updates, has left many curious about her future endeavors. The uncertainty surrounding Smith's professional trajectory raises questions about whether she will make a return to broadcasting or explore new avenues to channel her passion for comedy and empowerment. The absence of clear information adds an air of mystery to Wanda Smith's next steps, leaving fans and industry observers intrigued about what the future holds for this influential figure in the world of radio and comedy.
I don't even know what that was. Like, what did I do to you? Did I say something about you? Did I don't know. When I was looking at him, I couldn't even respond.
Speculation has arisen regarding the possibility that Wanda Smith's sudden departure from V103 may be linked to her feud with Katt Williams. According to Williams, he asserts that Wanda is in the wrong, accusing her of attempting to destroy him, akin to actions he claims many Hollywood elites have taken. In a recent episode of Willie D Live on January 9th, following his notable interview on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharpe a week prior, Katt Williams delved into various aspects of his life, recounting his early intellectual prowess as a child, his teenage relocation to Miami, Florida, and the subsequent journey that catapulted him to fame as a comedian and actor. Approximately 50 minutes into the conversation, host Willie D prompted Williams to revisit his infamous exchange with former V103 radio host Wanda Smith in 2018. Williams defended his conduct, stating, "Be careful when you say how badly I did her because I never called her out of her name. I was very composed." The star of Friday After Next characterized the situation as both a trap and a setup, describing it as an interesting scenario where attempting to trap something larger than the trap itself leads to unexpected outcomes. Williams used the analogy of setting a trap for a turtle, only to have a rhinoceros step into it, creating an entirely different situation.
Like, all my enemies all look the same in the eyes, whether it's Faison, Wanda, Aries, Spears, they all look.
Katt Williams continued to elaborate on the circumstances leading up to the V103 interview, shedding light on the behind-the-scenes dynamics. According to him, a woman behind the scenes persuaded him to participate in an impromptu interview that he hadn't scheduled or prepared for. Despite his initial reluctance, she persisted, assuring him that the interview would solely focus on celebrating his recent Emmy win for the city and promised to avoid sensitive topics such as his children or legal issues. Recalling the conversation, Williams shared, "Katt, come on, you just won an Emmy for the city. I just want to give you your flowers. I won't talk about kids, I won't talk about no jail." However, the comedian expressed disappointment when, upon entering the room, the interviewer failed to mention the Emmy at all. Williams clarified that his intent was not to hurt anyone's feelings and acknowledged the challenging position the woman found herself in. He added, "I'm bantering with you because you keep acting like you're qualified to do that." The turning point during the show that led Katt Williams to believe that the woman tried to destroy him occurred when he was a guest alongside comedian Red Grant, who was in Atlanta for his weekend shows. The interview had already gained attention due to Williams taking shots at fellow comedians Jared Carmichael, Lil Rel, Kevin Hart, and Hannibal Buress. Notably, he singled out Tiffany Haddish, criticizing her comedic skills, despite her breakout role in 2017's Girls Trip, saying, "She'd been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke." During the interview, tensions between Williams and Smith escalated around the 13-minute mark when he criticized her interview style. The situation took a sharp turn when Smith made the mistake of suggesting that Williams had a dated perm. Although the segment was nearing its end, co-host Frank Ski was ready to cut to commercial when the exchange turned heated, leading to the creation of viral history.
It sounds like you like me a little bit. It's starting to bleed over the airwaves.
It is.
Oh, really?
I want to let
Come
everybody
on.
know that Wanda got some lipstick on right now with enough glitter.
Setting the record straight, Katt Williams responded defiantly, asserting, "My hair is 19 inches long and I have no perm. Come run one of your gnarled fingers through it." The exchange between Williams and Smith continued to escalate, with Williams hurling more insults at Smith. He took it a step further, suggesting that she remove her headphones and wig. In response, Smith fired back, advising Williams to take off them old-ass clothes you got on. Unfazed, Williams decided to make a point by opening his jacket, revealing an item he claimed to be from an unreleased Versace collection.
I see why people come to Wanda's show.
Yeah,
Because Frank Ski puts it down.
that's right. Get on out here with your crazy ass.
In a sarcastic tone, Williams remarked, "Shout out to Forever 21 necklace collection," as co-host Frank Ski struggled to contain his laughter and transition to a commercial break to salvage the situation. Williams didn't let up, stating, "Only one of us has $12 worth of jewelry on. If you want to have Wanda's jewelry, please go to Citgo or Quick Trip. If you buy 2 packs of Newport 100S, they will give you everything Wanda has on right now for $7.99, and it comes with a free car wash." The insults continued to fly as the tension in the room reached its peak. Williams didn't hold back, launching a series of weight-related jokes aimed at Smith during the interview. "If you can't get your blood pressure down, you can't calm me down." When Smith referred to him as Lil Mama, Williams fired back with, "You probably shouldn't talk about sizes. You're big on the radio." In response to Smith's suggestion that he had spent time in prison, Williams quickly set the record straight, asserting, "I have 19 felonies, no convictions." The aftermath of the interview took a dramatic turn resembling an episode of Atlanta. The day after the segment, it was reported that Smith's husband, Lamorris Sellers, allegedly confronted and chased Williams into a Home Depot. According to reports, the comedian Katt Williams informed Gwinnett County Police that Lamorris Sellers, the husband of Wanda Smith, a co-host for radio station V103, had allegedly pointed a gun at him outside the Atlanta Comedy Theater, as reported by WSB-TV. Sellers, however, offered a different account to the police. He claimed that he had chased Williams into a nearby supermarket but denied pointing a gun at him, stating that his firearm had fallen out of his waistband during the pursuit. After the reported altercation between Williams and Sellers following the interview, Smith addressed both incidents on air. She recounted that at the Comedy Theater, Williams approached her, stating, "I told you messing with me will make you go viral." This encounter led to Sellers pursuing Williams into a Food Depot supermarket. Due to legal constraints, Smith refrained from providing additional details about the altercation. However, she openly discussed feeling attacked during her interview with Williams. "I sensed that from the beginning of his conversation, he had an agenda to confront me, and it made me uneasy," Smith elaborated. "He seemed to be targeting me. I'm not the type of comedian to engage in a back and forth. When he started coming at me, it threw me off. I didn't know how to respond because I didn't want to engage in that kind of dialogue, out of respect. I am not playing victim," Smith added. "I am not a jokester like that. I don't know how to do that. He did it. He won. It threw me off." As for what the Emmy-winning Williams had to say about Haddish, that's below. Haddish has been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back-to-back for an hour, he said. They all ready to down Monique and up somebody who has shown them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball? Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe. Haddish has since responded via Twitter. It's official, I made it. Cat Pack all day talked about me and didn't have his facts right. #IWin #Sharetti. I look forward to seeing you on Monday, Cat, when we pick up our Emmys. I just want to shower you with real love because you need it. And I love you. However, Wanda's husband denied that he pointed the gun at Cat. Sellers openly admitted to pursuing Williams, heading to a nearby Food Depot supermarket, as he believed Williams was verbally assaulting his wife without any justification. According to Sellers, he witnessed Williams making a direct approach towards Smith outside the club, echoing his wife's account of the incident. Initially addressing Smith with, "There's the lady of the hour," Williams reportedly lit a cigarette and remarked to Smith, "I told you messing with me would make you go viral." Sellers intervened at this point, advising Williams, "Bro, you need to find something else to do." According to Sellers, Williams escalated the situation dramatically, responding with, "You find something to do? I'll fight you. I'll fight your big expletive." Williams allegedly moved closer to Sellers, in a tense confrontation, any part of what Katt was doing. Sellers, who had been carrying a gun for a decade, acknowledged that he sometimes forgets he even has it. Notably, he did not have the gun in a holster on that particular night. Sellers wanted to clarify that Williams initiated the situation, not him. According to Sellers, the incident had nothing to do with the on-air banter. Instead, it was about Williams targeting his wife when he came to the club. "This situation made me look like the weakest, lamest person in the world," Sellers expressed. "It made me look like I got mad because my wife got roasted by Katt Williams on the air. It had nothing to do with what was on the air. That's what comedians do. When he came to the club, he targeted my wife. As a man, I'm not built like that. I couldn't possibly let that happen. I have to protect my wife. I wasn't looking for conflict. I just wanted him to keep it moving. He chose to do different." Sellers, married to Smith for 9 years, holds the belief that Williams deliberately stirred up drama to garner attention for his upcoming tour and Netflix special. In his account to the Gwinnett County Police, Williams asserted that Sellers pointed a gun at his face. However, the Food Depot video, though lacking footage of the altercation outside the club, revealed no visible firearm. "He never saw the barrel of the gun," Sellers clarified. "The video shows I had nothing in my hand. I had shoved it back into my waist." When questioned by TMZ photographers, Williams refrained from providing a definitive statement about the incident and instead queried, "If someone did pull out a gun, why would you do that for? If it's not to shoot somebody, what is it?" To the question of whether he scares easily, Williams responded affirmatively, saying, "Yes. The backlash was so severe that Wanda was even fired from the show. Now it is clear that Wanda must have held grudges against Williams. Now that's not it." Williams has also revealed the alleged shady things done by the Hollywood elites. During an open conversation with Vlad TV, Williams shared a perplexing experience where he felt uneasy due to what he perceived as advances from Diddy. The narrative begins with Williams attending a party at Diddy's extravagant mansion, expecting a night of socializing with fellow celebrities. However, the evening took an unexpected twist when Williams observed an unusual aspect. There were no women in attendance, only men.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way.
Feeling uneasy, Williams tried to leave, but Diddy persistently pursued him, making suggestive comments and even offering a suspicious drink. Sensing the situation, Williams declined the drink and firmly expressed his lack of interest in Diddy's advances. In his own words, Williams emphasized his stance, regardless of Diddy's wealth, fame, or power. "I am not gay, and I am not going to sleep with you." However, his rejection seemed to shock and offend Diddy, who resorted to trying to intimidate Williams by threatening to harm his career. Undeterred, Williams stood his ground, emphasizing that he had nothing to fear. Eventually, Williams managed to find an exit from the party, putting the unsettling encounter behind him. His decision to disclose this experience stemmed from a desire to illuminate the darker facets of the entertainment industry and caution aspiring artists about whom they place their trust in. Williams made it clear that his concern wasn't with anyone's but rather with feeling harassed and pressured into something he didn't desire. He underscored the importance of respecting boundaries and emphasized the significance of consent, irrespective of gender or orientation. "I respect everyone's right to love whoever they want to love, but I also respect my right to say no thank you," Williams stated emphatically. In concluding his narrative, Katt Williams underscored the importance of respecting personal boundaries, emphasizing that neither money nor fame should override the need for consent. His story serves as a reminder that, in any circumstance, individuals should not feel compelled to to do something they're uncomfortable with, regardless of their status or influence. While Katt Williams may have experienced shifts in his Hollywood relationships, potentially losing some friends and gaining adversaries, what remains indisputable is the comedian's surge in popularity after his dynamic appearance on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast. During the nearly 3-hour episode, the acclaimed entertainer shared candid insights and unfiltered perspectives on fellow comedians and some of the industry's prominent figures. He delved into discussions about Diddy and even Pastor T.D. Jakes. Notably, Diddy faced challenges at the end of 2023, becoming entangled in a series of accusations ranging from relationships to legal matters. This followed a lawsuit settlement with his ex-girlfriend Cassidy. Katt Williams' bold and unrestrained commentary on various aspects of the entertainment industry contributed to the podcast's widespread acclaim and further solidified his position as an influential voice in the comedic landscape.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the #1 job of somebody...
Even preacher T.D. Jakes faced a downturn as unverified TikTok accounts implicated the senior pastor of the Potter's House, alleging his attendance at alleged S-parties hosted by Diddy. Furthermore, his personal life came under scrutiny. When questioned about the potential fear of being blackballed in Hollywood, Katt Williams offered a straightforward response, saying, "What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything." Discussing Diddy and T.D. Jakes, he remarked, "All these individuals with questionable behavior are facing challenges in 2024. It's a reckoning for everyone, whether you're Diddy or anyone else. T.D. Jakes or any of them, all falsehoods will be laid bare, that's it. And those who misinterpret it, well, they know why. The truth is the light. Both T.D. Jakes and Diddy are well-connected figures. Critics have raised questions about the motives behind Diddy's substantial donation to T.D. Jakes' church in 2014, speculating whether it was an effort to cultivate a positive relationship with the preacher or potentially secure tax benefits. Additionally, concerns have been expressed about Diddy's alleged exploitation of artists and failure to provide fair compensation. This has led to speculation about whether the donation played a role in maintaining influence or control over Katt Williams, sparking discussions about the complexities of financial dynamics and power within the entertainment industry.
They're not paying me, y'all. And they not making my pay go up because I'm doing better or nothing. It don't matter to them that I'm famous and people know me or nothing. They want to pay me exactly what...
Whether T.D. Jakes chooses to address the claims and clarify his role in the situation remains to be seen, adding further intrigue to the unfolding narrative. In a different context, Oprah Winfrey has also openly discussed her challenging moments, acknowledging Bishop T.D. And according to Katt, both Oprah and Tyler are also involved in ruining his career. Jakes was instrumental in helping her through what she describes as one of the lowest points in her life. Bishop T.D. Jakes shared a sermon titled "Save the Scraps," and Oprah, with her substantial following of 34 million on Twitter, retweeted the message, expressing how the sermon had helped her during a difficult time. In her tweet, she expressed, "This sermon helped me when I was at my lowest." And Jakes' sermon delved into the theme of patiently waiting for God to structure things appropriately before bestowing miraculous blessings, emphasizing the importance of personal preparation to receive the magnitude of what God has in store. The best miracles in your life take time to not be driven by hunger or need or necessity. Sometimes you've got to get yourself structured and in order so that you're ready to receive the magnitude of what God has for you, Jakes said in the sermon. Bishop T.D. Jakes underscores the significance of maintaining order, time management, and structure in the pursuit of one's goals. He cautions against overlooking the necessary foundations required to bear the weight of what God has in store. Jakes highlights the tendency of some driven individuals to neglect essential structures vital for sustaining their given responsibilities. Oprah Winfrey, a long-standing admirer of Jakes, has publicly expressed her respect for him on multiple occasions. Prior to the release of her TV church drama Greenleaf earlier this year, Winfrey consulted with Jakes to seek his blessing and assure him that the series was not inspired by him, his family, or his congregation. During a May Q and a session with the media, Winfrey shared insights from her conversation with Jakes, stating, "I spoke to T.D. Jakes and said, I just want you to know I'm doing a show about a megachurch, and the only resemblance to you is that our main character is called Bishop, and you're a bishop." He said, "I'm happy to hear that because I've heard some things things about it. Winfrey emphasized her profound respect for the church and assured Jakes that she would not do anything to disrespect it. In Oprah Winfrey's series Greenleaf, penned by Craig Wright, the script revolves around the dysfunction within the church and the family of Bishop James Greenleaf. Despite the focus on the flaws within the church and its members, Oprah stressed her deep connection to the Black church, stating, "I am who I am, sitting here today because of the Black church." And if Oprah is so supportive to Jakes, people are suggesting that she and Diddy might have demeaned Katt. While Williams candidly expressed his views on fellow celebrities, Kanye West received a different treatment. The stand-up comic attributed humanity's treatment of West and his mental struggles to being judgmental. "I suspect that we're pretty awful people if we say that somebody's got a mental illness and then we watch what they do," he explained. "You are the one that put him in a position where he thought he was God and could call himself Jesus. And you're the one who told the guy that writes musical lyrics that he was a genius. You're the one that's like, so what do you expect?" Moreover, Katt Williams doesn't hold back his disdain for Diddy and his infamous parties. During his appearance on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast, Williams discussed Dave Chappelle's decision to walk away from $50 million, indicating that it wasn't even close to what he himself had turned down. Williams claimed to have rejected $50 million on 4 separate occasions in his career, just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about, right? Cause P. Diddy be wanting to party and you gotta tell him no. This sudden shift to diss Diddy coincides with the mogul facing legal issues, being sued by 4 women, including his ex-girlfriend Cassie, over allegations of SA, with a settlement reached in the latter case. Later in the chat, Katt Williams took another shot at Diddy. "When I see people's wives and stuff, I don't even look at them. I don't want to look at nothing I don't want to have because I know how blessed I am," he stated. "If I look at it, I got it." That's how Diddy be feeling. His remark elicited laughter from Shannon Sharpe. During the Club Shay Shay podcast, Katt Williams openly addressed various topics, ranging from perceived grievances with Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey to a disturbing encounter where disgraced movie producer Harvey Weinstein allegedly offered to perform oral S on him during a meeting. Williams also shared his thoughts on the artist formerly known as Kanye West, expressing his confusion about public expectations regarding West's actions. One person wrote, "Mad respect for Katt, his resilience, perseverance, authenticity, and most importantly, his love for his family and his fans." Another one added, "Katt didn't join the Illuminati. That's why they have made his life hell. He's one of the good ones. Love you, Katt Williams." One more person added, "The Illuminati was after him and he stood up to them, didn't sell his soul to the devil. God bless him." Now, these incidents have stirred curiosity and speculation among fans and followers because they have seen when a person exposes this much about them, they have a very little chance to live. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.